Hey, Taylor Elwood, your mad scientist and magical experimenter here, and today I want to talk about the importance of being your own guru. I recently saw a post from an acquaintance, and this person was talking about how they had searched to find their guru, and how every time they started to find their guru, something happened and they weren't able to meet the person, and how frustrating it was. And my response to it was, you are the guru for yourself. You are the guru that you need in your life. Sometimes we want to find someone who will be our quote-unquote our teacher or mentor or whatever else, and what we need to realize is that ultimately you yourself are the authority in your life. You can learn from other people, and indeed you should, but it's really important to take ownership of yourself, to take autonomy of yourself, and really trust in that. I recently decided to take a class with a teacher, fellow that I was acquainted with, and he was offering it, and part of the process was a half-hour interview. And one of the things that he said to me in the interview, he said, I just want to make it very clear that I am not out to be your guru. This is really self-directed work. I'm facilitating, I'm a guide, but really, ultimately, I'm trusting that you will teach yourself what you need to learn. Now, some people would be off-put by that because they want someone to kind of take charge and be the teacher and provide all the information. But for me, I was very encouraged by it because what it indicated to me was that he respected me enough to trust that I would be able to fully put myself into the work and to really be my own teacher. Yes, I'll be learning things from him. I'll learn quite a lot from him. I have no doubt about that. The guy knows what he's doing. But I also think that it's really important never to make yourself into someone who just looks at someone else as a guru. For one thing, while some people may like it, other people don't. I, for example, if someone came up to me and said, I want you to be my mentor, my teacher, my guru, I might say, well, I might consider mentoring them. I wouldn't want to be their guru, though. I don't want to be the person that they put on a pedestal. And even if I'm their mentor, I'm going to be very honest and forthright about my own faults and my own issues, which, well, you get to see that on my videos and what I share in my blogs anyway. And one of the reasons why I'm so open and honest about it is because I don't want to be on a pedestal. It's easy for people to put someone up on a pedestal, but it's also just as easy to fall from that pedestal. And when people realize that you have feet of clay, that you're just human, they can be very disappointed. I say, just be honest right from the beginning. Let people see who you really are. And so when someone wants to work with me, if they want to learn from me, hey, that's great. I'm always happy to teach you. But in the end, I want you to realize that you are the best teacher, and that that really the way you're going to learn is experiential. And what that means is that you have to be willing to take charge of your own experience and let it happen to you and learn from it. I can be there as a guide, I can be there as a facilitator, but I should never be your guru. Because if I'm your guru, then I'm doing it wrong. I'm not providing you the necessary recognition that you may need to have, which is that you are your own guru. So I know that and I offer classes, as you know, on occasion, and I enjoy offering those classes. But even in that role, I'm a facilitator, I'm a guide. I'm there to help you learn some ideas and concepts. I'll certainly answer your questions, I'll help out as best I can. But in the end, I'm going to trust you to be your own teacher, to take charge of the experience and make of it what you will. Because if you're not willing to make of it what you will, if you're not willing to invest yourself into it, you're not going to get a lot from it anyway. I could sit up here all day and go blue in the face telling you all kinds of things. And if you're not willing to make it your own, if you're not willing to find out what you need to do in order to make something happen, then it doesn't matter. Nothing is ever given on a silver platter, it's earned. And that's really the thing. Nothing is deserved, everything is earned. It's an important thing to remember in your own life with your own spiritual work. You earn the experiences that you have. They aren't given to you. And so I would urge any of you who watch this that if you're looking for a teacher or whatever else, yes, go ahead, work with someone like me. Work with someone else that you know, that you respect, or that you feel like there's a connection to. But always remember that you, in the end, are ultimately the teacher for yourself. You are the ultimate authority. Anything that I say should always be taken with a grain of salt. Test it. Verify it. Find out for yourself whether what I'm saying really applies to you or not. And that goes for any teacher. And if you're working with someone who is your teacher, you'll know if they're the right teacher for you, if they are able to be that honest and authentic, and to really be able to share of their own experiences and where they've messed up. You'll know when you see that they are very much real human beings as opposed to something else. Don't elevate the people that you want to learn from. Instead, learn from them, learn from their experiences, respect that, and also recognize that they have their own flaws and faults and everything else. When you can recognize that, then you will ultimately say, yeah, I may give this person a bit of authority in my life, but ultimately the ultimate authority is mine, and I'm going to make the decisions for me. And that's what you want. Have a comment about learning from other people or becoming your own authority, feel free to comment below, and click on the T if you want to subscribe to this channel. Thanks so much.